Welcome back to another episode of Untouchable Billionaires podcast. I am DJ Billionaire along with my dog.
DJ Ken Duff.
Look, we got a special guest in the building. Chef.
The Virgo.
Celebrity chef.
Yes,
Steph Curry with the pot.
You know
you
it.
feel me? Let the world know who we got in the building.
Bree, y'all probably know me, Brecheeeks. Let's get it.
What's going on? How you doing? How you feeling?
I'm doing good.
Brecheeeks. Bruh, she had said on the gram, she say, I feel like I'm the cool ex. Why you feel like that?
Cause I believe in keeping shit P. Like seriously, I'm big on that. I ain't about to blow your phone up.
Until you get on that tequila, huh?
Stop.
Yeah, hey, right into it. Let's go.
But see, the thing
yeah, go
is,
ahead.
So the tequila, okay, so wait. It done made me do crazy shit, but it ain't never made me do crazy shit with a nigga, though. I feel like if I do some crazy shit with a nigga, it's because I really want to do it. Seriously. Like, I'm real calculated. I don't just do shit just because it's irrational. If I do it, it's because I plan that shit.
Out.
No, I am. For sure.
That sounds so bad.
No, I'm a calculated crash out. Because it be a lot of factors with that shit, with me. I'm not no crash out where it's just going to land me in jail type shit. No, I'm like a polished crash out. Polished and calculated.
Okay, then.
I ain't trying to end up in jail. So It's like I keep it P till it's time where it's like I know I can get my rocks off without getting caught. I ain't about to just be crashing out like that.
Right.
That's a crazy, hold on.
Shit I gotta do.
We ain't even get started. Do you feel what I'm saying? That wasn't even introduction. That's crazy, though. Let's start from the top. First off, it's the name Brecheeeks. Let's start there. Where you get that name from?
I knew that was coming. It came from high school. I had a friend. We used to call her Ash Bachelor Flair, Ashley. She knows who she is. I got it from my brother, but I forgot her brother's name. I don't want to say his name like Reggie or something. I don't think it's Reggie, though.
That's cool.
That's your friend?
Yeah, but it's her brother that gave me the name. I think I had, one day, I ain't going to tell y'all my old Facebook name, but I had a little,
Right.
And,
right.
I had posted a post, I want a new Facebook name. I want a new name. And, everybody at school knew I was kind of thick. I was skinny low-key, but I was built. So, he said Brecheeeks, and I just ran with the shit. I'm like, it's catchy as fuck. It's catchy. I stuck with it.
So that's like some schoolhouse type shit,
Damn, no, that's what's up. So, what's your real name?
It's weak as fuck. I mean, what y'all think it is?
Brianna?
Right. Bingo.
Oh, okay.
That was my first guess, too.
Exactly. Damn, I don't got no,
That's not weak. Your name is your name.
It's typical.
You are who you are.
Because it's just if it's Bree, it's Brianna. It's not no fucking Brianna.
No, it could have been some crazy other shit. Trust me.
What?
Some other shit.
Like Brecheeeks.
Yeah.
Fuck no. My dad is white collar. That would never.
So let's let the world know who Brecheeeks is.
I'm just me. I'm just really me. I love to cook. I'm a little bit of crash out. Mostly chill. Just be I'm real cool. I don't be on extra shit. I feel like everybody make life complicated, and I done got to the point where it's just I'm trying to uncomplicate it, if that's a word.
Mm-hmm.
Cause like I said, I've been a crash out my whole life, but it's so crazy because the most craziest shit been happening, and I have not been reacting like how I normally would. Cause I'm all right, let me think about this. I got this going on. You can go to jail. You can sit
It's
down,
when you do the math, it's I got shit to lose.
It ain't math, and I really got shit to lose now. And I guess before, I really fucking didn't. So that's probably why I was I won't say I didn't. I always had shit to lose. I just didn't see it. I just didn't know.
What you feel like changed your perspective about that?
Jail. Me about to go to jail.
What you was about to catch a case or something, or?
I did. I was looking at 4.5 years in 2019.
That shit made you tighten up, didn't it?
Tighten up bad as fuck. I'm a mom. You can't take me to jail.
What you had got in trouble for?
Some serious shit. Some serious shit. And man, this story is crazy as fuck. I don't even know. Fuck it.
We got time.
I won't say, okay, so I won't say what it really was. I won't say what it was about, but I ended up catching the case.
Right.
And me and my mom, I love you, Mom. Me and my mom was beefing at the time, and the police came to her house looking for me.
Okay.
Right? They came to my house. They came to my mom's house looking for me. She called me like, look. We ain't even talking. She like, look. Police, the sheriff's department just came down here looking for you. What you be telling them? Not nothing. My mom, even though she's solid, she ain't gonna tell them shit. But she was like, but you need to handle that shit. So I'm just like, all right, fuck it.
But I know even though y'all had your own shit going on, I know you respected the fuck out of that though, for sure.
Hell yeah, I definitely did.
So wait, let me ask you. No, go ahead.
So, I don't know if I should say this or not.
I mean, we can edit it.
So, fuck it. Cause they would stop this day. I just felt uneasy. Like, I feel like I'd be real tapped in with, like, my intuition. Like, it just make me feel where certain things make me feel where, like, I really be, like, tapped in type shit. And it was just, like, that morning I woke up feeling uneasy. I'm just like, I don't know what it is, but I just don't feel like everything's going to be Gucci today. I don't know why.
Yeah, your intuition.
Yeah, so I was in the bath. My mom called me with that shit. And I'm just like, all right, fuck it. I don't know. Then they called my baby daddy, and he's solid now. You feel me? The bitch is called solid now. But yeah, they stopped at his house like, look, we looking for such and such. The nigga give him my address. He give him I pull it right.
He dialed you out on some shit.
Yes. Okay, fuck it. Y'all can leave it. So me and my baby daddy, we always had like beef, and it just be like we don't even know why. We just beef. Like it wasn't like we was messing around. We never messed around again. But it was just always beef, and he was just cracking jokes like, the police looking for you. I'm like, motherfucker. Like, but yeah, he ended up giving him my address. Police came to my house. I pull in. I'm in my black Charlie. You feel me? I'm listening. This is the Money Man days, right? I'm listening to Money Man. I got my daughter in the back seat. I got my little brother in the passenger. I just picked up him from work, her from school. I got a backwood in my hand, the windows down. It's a nice, cool summer day. I pull in the driveway. These motherfuckers swarm me in. They hop out with their badges like, hey.
Police jump out on you.
I'm like, listen. I got my baby in the backseat, man. But yeah, so that ended up happening. I ended up handling that. Didn't have to do 4.5 years. I got me a nice little lawyer. Mm-hmm. And ever since then, I ain't been playing, like, at all. For real. Like, they be really trying to take women with kids to jail. I thought, you get some type of sympathy. They had me at AA. Like, my life was in shambles.
Hey, no.
I had to go to AA, and I graduated. I got a real diploma from AA, man.
So
like,
what you thought, like, they don't take women with kids? Like, you thought they spare y'all?
Right. That's what I'm thinking.
It's
you
the jailhouse full of women with kids.
Now I know. That's why I ain't been in trouble since.
So going to AA, how that made you feel?
Like, fuck. I'm not supposed to be here, but I feel like I won't even say that because I really learned a lot. Like, because with AA, they had me on, like, IOP and shit. So I got to do, like, the therapy sessions and shit.
For the people that don't know, what's IOP?
Right, because you said IOP like we all know it.
Y'all not felonies. Y'all ain't got no felonies. Okay. I forgot what it stands for, but it's like this program that they give you if you're a first-time felon and you not trying to go to jail. And you basically plea out and say, hey, I got a drug problem. This is where y'all can take me instead of taking my ass to jail. Because if I didn't do IOP, I'd have did 4.5 years in Marysville. So, yeah, like they just made me do like therapy sessions, drug tests 3 times a week, random, still drug tests on my PO. Like, it was just a lot.
And they had you on their hip type shit.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So about, go ahead.
Go ahead.
So, but like, what year was this?
This was 2019. This is 2019. My case is closed, sealed, dealed, and done.
How long did that last for you?
I was on probation for 2 years. But I had to go to AA and therapy for a year.
That I ain't gonna lie, that AA must have really fucked you up, didn't it? Because you keep mentioning it.
Because it was just like...
Yeah, like, what was your experience like?
Like, with all due respect, but I'm in here with crackheads and stuff. Like, it's making me feel weird, kind of, a little bit.
That's
I
crazy.
Feel like, one day I didn't have a amount and I smoked a cigarette with them. But I spit it. Out. I could not do it.
At that point, they was your buddies.
Damn, what am I really doing here, man? Like, y'all is really not saying that I wasn't fucked up. Not because I wasn't fucked up like them. But, like, y'all really fucked up and y'all making me do all of this stuff. Piss testing me doing all of this and I'm still smoking.
But you know what, though? Like, but you still was fucking up, though. That's a reality.
No, that's the thing. So, like I said, my case is closed. I smoked the whole time and never dropped dirty, not one time.
How you do that?
My best friend can vouch for that.
How you do that? What's the method to that? Let the world know.
Okay.
Hey.
Y'all really want to know?
For sure.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Gatorade and Jello.
What?
Hold on. It will make you.
What color Gatorade?
Okay, so whatever color Gatorade you get is the color Jello package you gotta get, right? So, like, I will always get... I would get a 32 ounce, because you got to calculate this shit. This shit is, like, down to a science, like, because it's science for real. So, I would get, like, I always stuck with the red. I would get a 32 ounce of Gatorade. I will pour just a little bit out, just so enough where if I pour the Jello in, it don't overflow. So I pour it in, shake it up, and it get, like, thick Gatorade. Like, it's not good. I mean, it tastes good, but it's just, like, the consistency weird. Mm-hmm. So, you drink it, right? After you drink it, you got to wait 45 minutes. After you drink it, you got to wait 45 minutes. After 45 minutes, you go pee. After you pee, all the pee after that is going to be clean for an hour. Yeah.
So, hold on. So, you get red Gatorade.
Mm-hmm.
So, then you go to the store get red Jello. Mm-hmm. Okay, so what you drink the Gatorade.
You mix it together.
Okay, break the Jello down to liquid form, pour it in the Gatorade.
Yeah.
It mix it. So, I ain't gonna lie. That do make sense, but
because
I think...
I looked it up on Google because this is the thing.
I was about to ask you how you find out how to do that.
Because, like I told y'all, like, if I really don't be, like, smoking stuff, I really be angry for real. So it just be like smoking when I was on probation. It was hard. It was really like I tried so fucking much to avoid pissing dirty. Like, seriously. Like, I had time. My best friend can vouch for this shit. I had my first time I had to drop dirty, I was so like I'm still smoking weed, but I don't want to go to prison, man. Mm-hmm. These not no little felonies. So, y'all really want to know this shit?
No, for sure.
Yeah, talk your shit for sure.
Because you can really, you don't know how many people out here you can save for real.
No, this is some crackhead shit, though. Seriously, what I'm about to tell y'all that I did. So I'm like, damn, like, I got to go drive with my PO in 2 days, and I'm still smoking, like, heavy. So, me and my best friend, I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to do, but I don't want to go to prison, man. Like, I don't want to go to jail. And it's too late to stop because I got to drop in 2 days. So I took... Okay, so don't y'all know, like, them tubes from fucking fish tanks?
What tubes?
Like the...
Oh, the tubes for the air filters.
So, like, the water can go through. Like
the
a
air
like
filter.
A little
I know
tube,
you're talking about.
Right? Mm-hmm. That's exposing so much shit. Okay, so I will wear a dress every time I go see my PO because whenever you got a dropping from somebody, if you got on pants and a shirt, they can see what you're doing. But if you got a dress, you just flip the back. You feel me? They ain't got to see the front. So, yeah, I got this fucking fish tank tube for my mama, a fish tank. And I tied the fucking tube up my fucking back so I can stream the fucking pee coming down. And it worked for the first time, but I'm like, man, I can't keep doing this. This shit is uncomfortable.
Right. So, I mean, go ahead, my bad.
So, yeah, I just stopped doing that shit, but I ended up drinking the Gatorade and Jello, but it make you gain weight because I had to drink it 3 times a week.
That's all right. So let me ask you this: do you know if it only worked with red Gatorade, or do you know have proven tests that people tried it with other shit?
I don't know because
You just always had.
I
red.
always used the red.
Right. Okay.
I just always.
Only
used the
reason
red.
I say that is because red Gatorade got that red 40 dye.
So the thing that I looked it up, because I tried all of this before I dropped my PO, and I tested myself at home to make sure it would be clean. So when I looked it up on Google, the reason why they said it worked is because like the gelatin like coats your like stomach lining, and that's where I guess like the cannabinoids stick to. So if it's blocking that, it's only gonna block it for like an hour and a half because I guess that's how like thick the Jello is or something. I don't fucking know. Google said it worked.
At the
and
time,
it worked.
it was like it made sense. Type
Yeah,
shit.
it made sense. I mean, it got me free. It was either that or God.
All right, so make a long story short, for the people out there watching, how soon do they got to drink the Gatorade before they go get drop the urine?
They gotta let it sit in their body for like 45 minutes, and then after that, it's gonna be clean.
Okay, y'all.
And then
so
they got like 30, 45 minutes of clean pee. After that, you back dirty.
No matter how much you,
No matter how much.
So
No,
for the
I'm
people
telling
out there watching, when you drop your urine, do what she said, the method.
That's
Give
free
it about
game.
45
That's free
minutes before. That's free game, and see if it worked. Drop y'all shit in the
I'm
comment.
telling you. I got people that can vouch for this. Like, I'm free. I never went to jail.
For sure.
Seriously, I never went to jail. I would have went to jail if I dropped dirty one time. I never dropped dirty one time.
So
and it's like my PO, he knew it. He just couldn't like put his finger on
prove it type shit.
Yeah, like one time he almost caught me bad. Ooh-wee. He was mad as fuck. He almost caught me bad because so after that, I said, you know what? This Gatorade and Jello is still working, but it's making me gain weight because I gotta drink it so many times a week because I gotta drink it every time I gotta drop. Mm-hmm. So I started bringing my pee. So I still use that's why I said I gotta smoke, man. I use the dress method, right? Where I'm wearing a dress, and I had this I got this pouch from like Family Dollar where it came from like a face mask, and I put took the face mask stuff out and I put pee in it, and I would tape it like right here. So when I go pee with and the dress is covering, I put a hair glue top. Y'all ever seen a hair glue top? Put the hair glue nozzle on it, so when I twist that joint, it stream out like pee. Gotcha. So listen, they like comb and come pee. All right. So I got my little dress on. I go stream. I go pee for her. The cup hit the hair glue top. Worst mistake. She like, I hear something drop. Come on out. I'm like, damn, ain't nothing dropped. It's still taped to my body, right?
Right.
But when they grabbed me like that, I wasn't able to close the nozzle, so the pee was still streaming. So when my PO checking me out, I'm sitting on the seat. The pee still streaming on the seat. So he like, after I leave, he like, bitch, the seat wet, something fishy. Bring your dumb ass back. I'm like, I done used all of my clean stuff. Like, I don't know.
What's your, like, what are you thinking at this point, though? Like,
I was freaking out because he was blowing my phone up and he talking about he gonna issue a capious warrant. Y'all know what a capious warrant is? Yeah. I ain't getting out a fucking warrant without no bond.
Okay.
Yeah, that mean I'm about to sit to next court date. Mm-hmm. So I was with my best friend.
At that point, so you just knew it was over with at that point.
Yeah, I knew it was. I kept telling my best friend, like, I'm just about to turn myself in, man. Because I don't got no more clean pee to give him. Next, you feel me? Like, it's going to be fucked up. So she was just like, no. We came up with an idea, and I was just like, man, no. I'm just taking all these little weird-ass devices. I'm taping to myself and shit. I'm just done. So it was nothing but God. She was like, take some breath mints. And I went back up there, and I thought they was going to drug pee me again. They like, no, bitch, you already failed that one. So now we about to mouth swab you. But like I said, my best friend had gave me a mint, and that's how I passed.
What kind of mint she gave you? Regular mint or like
Altoid. Them bitches is strong.
for sure.
Strong.
And just from like a time perspective, like how long was it from the time that you left your PO and then had to go back?
The second I made it down his fucking steps, he called me again and was like, bitch, come back up. And I just stopped answering because I was so scared because it's like, I don't know what to do.
So this is like a matter of like 10 minutes, 15 minutes.
It was a matter of like 10 minutes. Yeah.
Damn.
So all right, so at that point you like that. Did you go back that day?
I had to go back that day. I had to go back. Like, if I didn't pop up within the next 30 minutes, they would have issued a KPS warrant and I would have been held. Like, so I ended up calling them back. Like, yeah, bro, I'm on my way back. Like, don't even.
Like, don't even trip.
Yeah.
Right.
So I was just like when I went there, I was on some I surrender type shit. Like, if I gotta go to jail, I just gotta go to jail. I'm over it. Like, but he hit me with them outside.
What's your best friend name? Shout out to her. So give her a
Okay,
shout out.
shout out to Dawn. She know who she is. That's my nigga. That's
Hey,
been my
she
nigga.
saved your
for
life,
sure.
low key for sure.
That has been my rollie for. That's why I feel like I got into most of the trouble. Like, that is a person who really like knows me. Like, if something happens to me, oh, make sure that bitch is shut. Issue her motherfucking what the lawyers be issuing to shut you up, cease and desist. Be quiet. Can't say nothing. Like, she knows all my business, even the business I don't want her to know.
That's crazy. So
Yeah.
let's take it back one time, cause we got into this shit. It's just hot right in. Don't you
telling
feel
you,
like we got right into it though?
That's cool though.
No,
bro.
for sure
Shit,
it
that's
is
cool.
though. No, let's take it back one time. Like, so, Brecheeeks, Brianna, what was it? Where you grow up at?
I'm from East Cleveland, but a lot of people don't know. I wasn't even born in Ohio.
Where you was born at?
Where y'all think I was born at? I'm childish. I always do that. It's like always like a game with me.
I see. I don't know. The first thing
I feel
came
like
to
it's
my
gonna be. I feel like it's gonna be somewhere random though. Like is
It
it
is.
random?
first
It
thing
is.
came to
It
my
is.
mind. I don't know if it was Massachusetts. I don't
Fuck
know.
no, but it started with an M. You close. You close.
Minnesota,
No.
Maine?
I got friends in Minnesota, so I ain't gonna say.
Maine?
No,
Missouri,
No. How y'all
Mississippi.
did- Yeah. I was born in Biloxi, Mississippi. Yeah.
So wait, hold on. So you was born in. So when did you move from there?
I moved when I don't even know. Like when I was like 3 or 4. My parents, they was in a Navy. They was in the Navy.
So,
I
like,
was
that's
born
where
on
they
a
was stationed
military
at?
base, right?
Okay.
So after that, they moved. I wasn't trying to stay down there for real. I'm a kid. What do I know?
You got any siblings?
I got a lot.
You
got-
like where you stand?
I got 5 siblings from my mom. I'm the second oldest because I told you about the midget older sister.
Right.
Yeah, it's 5 siblings on my mom's side and then 4 on my dad's side, including me. So yeah,
So
they
what wa-
racked up on the kid's side.
What was it like growing up for you? Well, you can't even. We ain't gonna count Mississippi, but like growing up in East Cleveland. So I'm guessing you went to Shaw High School.
That's where everybody mostly know me from. But like, growing up with 5 siblings, like, fucking crappy. Like, they were terrible.
Man, listen, I grew
0
up with
out
5
of 10.
siblings. I
Would not
understand.
recommend. Like,
Why
my
was
little brother. Oh my gosh! Talk about strangle. Like, I used to wring his fucking neck so bad, but now he's so big. I love him though. We close as shit. But yeah, so I got an older sister from my mom. Then it's me. Then it's my little brother. Then I got another little brother and another little sister. And then my dad's side is me, and then the same little brother, and then 2 more little brothers. So yeah,
No, I could, like I said, I could relate. I grew up with 5
but
siblings
crappy,
as well,
like
so
crappy, like.
it was fun
That's
to me.
a lot of fucking kids, man.
It
It's
is.
a lot, and we used to fight. Did y'all used to fight? Like,
sure.
I feel like me and my siblings, we tried to all kill each other at least one time, and I
But-
feel like it's normal.
It is, and I feel
But like
like
serious though.
with the age gap, it helps everybody grow up at different times. You feel what I'm saying? Because you got to think like your little brothers probably was around your friends. Like, I don't know, me personally,
My
I was
little
around
brother
all.
used to get me. So like me and my sister, I feel like we just, like I said, bumped heads because I just don't think you should be older. So like one day I forgot what she did. She made me salty one day, and she always knew I was just, I guess, like sneaky a little bit. I don't know. And she pissed me off one day so bad, man. And I put bleach and dish detergent in her cereal. She had frosted. I will never forget this shit. She had Frosted Flakes, and she came to the table like she pissed me off. I'm like, ooh, I got you, yeah. And I did a little squirt. She came to that table and she was stirring it, and it started sudding up. She was just like, "What you do to my cereal?" Nigga, eat it. She ain't eat it though. Of course, she's still here. So
Yeah.
What age was this?
I'm about to say.
I was so young.
You
Like
try to
I was.
take her out on
That's
some
what I'm
shit.
saying. But this is not the first
Early.
time. Like, no, this is not the first time I did that though. Like, but I was young though. Like, I even faked my death when I was like 6, 7. Like, I've been a loose cannon. That's what I said. I value me being chill now, seriously, because it's something new. I never been chill before.
Hold on, you ain't about to just speed past
I was
like
about to
you
say,
ain't just
what
say
happened
that.
when you was 6?
Now, my parents could vouch for this. My parents could. I will call my mom right now, and she could really vouch for this shit. But like I said, I always had problems with my sister being older. So she had to go to her weak ass dentist appointment, and my mom still wanted me to go to school. So I'm like, why can't I just go with y'all? Like, so my mom like, no, you still gotta go to school when you get home. You know, back in the day when you get home, don't open the door. Okay, you got me fucked up. So we had cream carpet. This is when we stayed in Shaker. Like, our house was cold. We had cream carpet, and they made me salty that I had to be home by myself for that little period of time. So I would never forget this shit. Like I said, I would call my mom right now. I took a cup, and I filled it up with a little, like, half ketchup, half hot sauce, filled it up with water, I took a butter knife, stirred it up, right? So it could be thin a little bit. I'm trying to make it real red and thin it out. How do a 6, 7-year-old know this?
I'm about to say the fact that you thought that shit
Seriously,
out. Like,
yes, I really thought it out. And I thinned it out, and I poured it on the fucking carpet. I poured it on our carpet, and our carpet was cream. Poured it on the fucking carpet, and I took my book bag, and I dumped it out like that, so it could look like a struggle. You feel me? Like I got snatched.
What, you learned this from like a movie or something, I'm assuming?
My brain, I told you, I'm off a little bit. That's why I value being peaceful now.
That's crazy.
And they found me down the street, a couple houses down at my friend's house, eating a bologna sandwich.
So wait, what was your plan? You wanted your parents to come home, see the little fake blood, and think what? You was abducted?
Mm-hmm.
But you was down the street eating bologna sandwiches.
I mean, it made sense back then. Like, one day, I got stories for days. I ended up at the mayor's house one time. Like,
You give
it's
me
people who can vouch for
real
things.
live female
Like,
problem child vibe.
yes,
Y'all ever
I
seen
feel
that movie,
like
The
that's
Problem
why I be
Child
feeling
type
like,
shit?
yes,
Dennis to Menace type
but,
shit.
But that's how it was. Like, my sister, like my older sister, she was like my mom's like secret spy. Like, watch Bree. Bree is definitely going to, do something off the grid. Like,
Let me ask you this. Growing up, now since you're older, looking back, was there any jealousy there?
with my older sister?
Any of your siblings?
Hell yeah. Like, all of it. Like, it was, even
I
if
feel like
it was,
that come with just a bunch of
yeah,
kids, though,
just
like,
because it's like, I always looked at it
I was
as
never
like,
jealous of any of my siblings, bro. I
You
swear to-
didn't?
No, I swear to God. I was like to go, not to cut you off either, but I was never jealous of. But I think it's a Virgo thing though. That's why I ask people things because you not the first one. I got a friend that was like that. My little
but it
sister
depends on
was
what
like
kind
that.
of Virgo. I
Man.
ain't gonna tell you which one I am. Which kind? September
I
or
can't even
August?
say. It didn't happen with September and August, so I can't say. I just
fuck
will
me up.
put it in the middle because I sit back like when I listen to y'all's story, y'all all got that same little trait. I promise you.
like a jealousy streak.
Yeah, it's like somebody, like growing up as a kid, like you feel like your siblings was taking the shine away from you type thing, like.
Type shit.
Type shit.
Yeah, type shit.
I feel like my sister didn't get in trouble enough, man. That's all I was jealous about. If I was jealous about anything, it's just that little motherfucker didn't get caught, and I always did.
So you wanted her to get like the same amount of whoopings you got, or whooping?
Yes, like, damn. I even told my mom one time, like I said, she can vouch for this. Like, damn, you got other kids to whoop, man.
But
Can't
you
be only
was
me,
doing
gang.
that though. Like you was the
Yeah,
one.
I mean, I realized
You
that
said
later in
can't be
life.
only me.
But I feel you because growing up, that was
you
me.
watching me so hard. You got 4 other kids. You feel
Yeah,
me?
but you was on
Doing it
bullshit
there.
though.
Right.
I was on big bullshit. Big bullshit. Like, my mom, it wasn't her fault. She couldn't keep up with me. And it wasn't even like I was just doing...
Yeah, so you can't really blame her though either though. You know what I'm saying?
It was just like, she couldn't keep up with me because I did what I wanted to do. Like, A couple people only know. I tried to run track at Shaw. And I'm not even fast. I don't even like running. I don't even like running.
When you said all I could picture, at first I thought you was fast, but now
no, I'm not even fast.
You run slow as fuck.
Stop! I just keep telling y'all, because I done did so much dumb shit in life.
You know how you be running fast, but slow in your dreams. That's
Seriously,
what
I gotta tell you the story. I done did so much dumb shit in life. Oh my gosh, and it's just simply because it's just like I'm the type of person I'm always gonna do what I want to do. And I don't care if it's stupid. I'm gonna just try it. So I joined the track. I joined the track team not because I like track, but because I like our track suits. You know, I'm like, these bitches is hard. It say Shaw on it. We got the little one piece with the short, the warm ups. I want that. I don't want the sport, but I definitely want the fit. So that's the reason why I joined. And I wasn't even going to practice, man. I was using that to skip school and just be other places after school and shit. So it came to a time where, like, the coach, she was just like, girl, you got to run. Even if you ain't been here practicing, you got to run. I'm like, but I'm not good, man.
Even after you was skipping practice?
Right. How you do me like that? She like, you still got to run. I'm like, all right, it is what it is.
Shit, I'm surprised she didn't kick you off the team.
No. So the thing is, the only reason why she didn't kick me off is because I was supposed to run long distance. And we only had 2. It was me and this other girl named Sadie who was running long distance. And if she kicked me off, she ain't got nobody else to do it. Yeah. So she gotta, you feel me? If I show up, she gonna fuck with me. If I don't, she can't fuck with me. So yeah, it was that meet where I was just one of them days where it's like, I ain't got nothing else better to do. I'm gonna go to this track meet. And I faked a fall.
So you ain't had to be on the team no more?
No, they still wanted me on the team because they ain't had nobody else to run long distance. So when I finally came to the track meet, I got my little one piece on. I always wanted, so I'm cool. I'm happy. And they like, you going against Warrensville, and back then they called Warrensville horses because they was fast as hell. So I'm like, shit. So it was brutal. Like, people was booing me. Like, you like
wait, before you got or after you
when I
failed?
was running. Oh. When I was running. So because this was my first track meet before, so it's just like how track meets is. It's like all the supporters. So you running a track, and all the supporters is surrounding the whole track. But it's mixed.
No,
so
I feel
like
you. I ran
I'm
track.
running, and people was like, "Boo, Shaw, you suck." And I'm trying, and I know I suck. Come on, bro, give me a break, man. So. But fuck that. Let me rewind a little bit. So we at the line for the track meet. They already said I was going against Warrensville, which I was. It was this white girl. She had like a shave. The back of her head was shaved, and she had a ponytail at the top. I knew she meant business. Like, I'm like, hey, she didn't even say nothing to me. She mean business. I'm off track. You feel me? I ain't even supposed to be trying to be talking to her.
Right.
She doing good. So all I remember, man, as soon as that fat man shot that little gun, all I seen was the back of this girl's feet. Like, she took off. I ain't even have a chance. I'm trying to run. I'm not even, my physique is wrong. My mouth is open when I'm running, so I can't breathe. My throat dry as shit. I'm about to die. I'm like, I'm really about to die. Like, I really can't take it no more. That's the reason why I faked the fall, because I was really about to die. Seriously, like, I didn't have no wetness in my mouth. It was dried out completely because my dumb ass running with my mouth open. So, yeah, I'm just like, I can't take it no more. So I started running, and I just took my little leg, hit it in the back, and was just like, ah. They came and got me on a scratcher. They did all of that.
People was booing you on your way out? Like,
yep.
Because they probably seen the bullshit.
And I started limping just to make it seem more realistic, but I limped to the little concession stand, got me some nachos. And then, yeah, I left. I didn't even stay. So every time, like, my coach seen me in high school, it was just beef. Like, she was just like, girl, you know I'm not coming no more. After that was brutal.
That's crazy. You probably had, like, the craziest dramatic fall ever.
But that's not the first time. I feel like I'm used to that because, like I told y'all, I'm already clumsy. And then, like, I went to school in Lakewood, and I did a play, and I fell off a stage before. Like, falling is not new to me. Seriously.
No,
it's really not. It's really not. I fell off a whole stage, like, boom, loud.
Did you go back after that when you
I took off running.
So you never went, then you never went back?
I had my mama transfer me. Seriously. I'm not about to stay there and
You
I'm
said
falling.
you weren't going for that shit.
No,
So,
that's embarrassing.
You know what's crazy? Growing up, let me ask you, do you feel like, looking back at it now, do you kind of feel like or regret running away from things?
Yeah, no. Because I feel like I'm the type of person, like, I may run away to save somebody. Seriously, because like I said, I am off a little bit. So maybe me running away is a good thing. But like as I got older, like I said, I'm more calmer. So now I'd rather deal with something than run away from it, because it ain't no point now. I'm 31. I ain't about to keep running away. But sometimes I feel like running away be for other people benefit, though, because it just like staying sometimes be more detrimental. It'd be way worse. Like I said, like I always tell people, like, you know, like I'm healing. I'm not healed completely. Watch that shit.
Yeah, and it's
Watch it.
And it's like I don't want to put that on somebody else.
Yeah, and if I'm mad, I definitely will. Seriously, I don't learn that about me. Like I value isolation. Like I feel like a lot of people, and I have too, took like isolation periods personal, where it's just like you got that period where it's like ain't nobody fucking with me, but it's just like it's a period where maybe they not supposed to. You know, that's why it's isolation.
I feel like
build and
isolation brings elevation.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people don't know it. Like for sure, I'm gonna say it again. Isolation brings elevation. Yeah. And let me ask you this, because, like I said, you sitting here, it seemed like you done ran away from a lot of things, and with you being older, do you ever, okay, let me break it down like this. All right, say something embarrassing happened to you in the kitchen because you cook, you're a chef.
Right.
You bringing the food out, slip and fall in front of everybody. How you gonna handle that?
I'll probably laugh now. I'm not saying that I wouldn't be embarrassed, because I probably still would be embarrassed, but that's crazy, because that could be a possible thing. But like, I feel like I would laugh more. I'm at a point now where I'm trying to take stuff less personal. Like I feel like when it's something happening to you, you think people, like, it's gonna happen and people gonna think about it forever and ever. Like I look at it as like, if I was somewhere and I done seen somebody fall, yeah, it's gonna be funny as fuck, and I'm definitely gonna laugh, but I'm only gonna laugh for like 10, 15. No, I'm probably laugh to the end of the day, and that's max I'm giving it. Like I'm not about to give it that much.
You're not gonna think too much about
yeah, I'm
it,
not gonna
right?
think about it too much. Like now, it's no point. It's not that serious.
No, that makes sense. Though,
everybody fall.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, it make you realize like everybody human.
Yeah, I feel like me, like I said, being a Virgo, I'm very much like a perfectionist. So sometimes when like stuff not perfect, it is embarrassing, because it's like I expect it to be. So I feel like that's a life lesson I'm learning.
I mean, hell yeah, you gonna feel like that, because when you putting your time and effort into something, you know what I'm saying, you gonna want to.
Yeah.
Especially by you being a chef, though, you want your presentation to be right, though.
Yeah.
Speaking of chef, what got you into cooking? Because the world don't probably know, but you celebrity chef.
That's what I was going to ask her. I was going to be like, damn, so after you came out that, you know, that situation, like, is that when you started cooking?
Yeah, so boom. So what's so crazy? So my older sister, like my siblings is talented. Like my little brother raps. My older sister, she raps, sing. One of them draw. Like they all talented. But I always tell my older sister, like, damn, like y'all got passions and I don't. But I've cooked my whole entire life. Like I still remember the first time I ever got on the stove and made something. It was fucking ground beef and barbecue sauce.
How old was you?
Sloppy Joe.
No, ground beef and barbecue sauce, and just ate it. I was probably like 8.
Was y'all fucked up growing up? Not to say it like that.
Shit.
It was just it was just like one of them things where it's just like I don't know what to do. Like I don't know how to make a meal, so I'm gonna just like.
So you never watched your mom cook, and then like she never taught you how to cook, or?
No, I honestly could say I really like taught myself for real. It was just like, so my mom, she always worked, and it was either work or school. So like my older sister's job was to like be the overseer and a snitch, and then my job was to cook. Like my mom just like, it was weird because she
was doing her job.
Yeah. But it was just like one of them things where it's just like cooking was just always just like let Bree cook. And I was young as shit. So it was just like, damn, like, all right. So when I say I started probably cooking dinner for my family when I was probably like, I want to say like 11. And I was like for my mom too. Like I'm cooking dinner for her to take to work for lunch. Mm-hmm. So, the first meal I made, it was like some pork chops.
Noted.
It was some pork chops, and it was my sister boyfriend came over, and my mom cooked. We all sat down, and I watched everybody eat, and it was just like, and I was just like, oh my gosh, no, and I was like, what's wrong? And it was just like, it's salty as fuck, man. And I hurt my feelings so bad, but cooking is just one thing that like I never gave up on. Like it just made me want to like, okay, how can I fix it? So it ended up just being like a thing. Like I always went to the grocery store. I used to be like, Ma, let me get your food stamp card. I'm about to go see what we gonna cook for dinner. Like,
You know what's crazy? That's the only thing that you never like ran away
Oh
from.
my God, yes,
that's
bruh.
crazy.
That
It is though.
I was about to
Cooking
say
is the
that
only
same
thing
shit.
cooking, like, and I always say that cooking is the only thing that I stuck with. So like back to y'all question, like I always cooked my whole life. So one day, me, my best friend Dawn, I told y'all about, and my little brother, I had made some. I forgot what I made. Or I know what I made, but I'm not gonna say because she gonna piss me off about it. Because she always asks me to make it. I'm never gonna fucking make it again.
Go ahead and say it.
Because she greedy. It's like the CMB loaded potato things, where like how they do with like the potatoes, the rice. You got your mixed meat, all of that. But she would just be so greedy about it and make me hate making it. So anyway, I made it, and they was just eating it, and she was just like, "This is good as fuck." And I was like, "All right, thank you." So then my little brother was just like, "I will buy this shit." So then she was like, damn, why you never think about selling dinners? Mm-hmm. I'm like, cause I don't know if anybody will buy it. Like, I don't know. So, she was like everybody was like, yeah, you should do it. Like, I pay for it. So I say that weekend, I started, I put up a Facebook post. Like, I want to start selling dinners. And so many people reached out. Like, I never even knew, like, that many people was watching my food. Because I still was posting my food, but it was my dinner. Like, it wasn't for sale.
Right.
So, like I said, so many people was reaching out and all of this.
At that point, like, selling dinners wasn't even a thing. Like that.
Right.
Yeah.
So, that first weekend, like, I hired my best friend, fired her because we got into it. She, like, was getting on my nerves. But that first day I sold dinners, I want to say I made, like, $3,200 out of my house. The first day.
Damn.
And then the second day made like a good 24. And then that's when I realized like, okay, this probably be something.
So was this like on like a Saturday, Sunday type of thing?
Like Friday, Saturday.
Okay.
It was like a real good day.
Knowing that niggas ain't at the house cooking though, that was a smart move on your part for sure.
But see, I wasn't even thinking like that because I wasn't even thinking that it was gonna be that big. Like, cause like I said, like I just always cooked. I always fed my family. Like, I'm like the family cook. Like now, like my grandma, she done, sat down. Mm-hmm. So I'm the one who cooking Thanksgivings and Christmas and things like that. So it was just like, I never knew like other people wanted my food. I knew my family wanted it, but like I never knew people would pay for it for real. So after that.
What year was this?
This was right after that case situation. I got him like 2020 once I graduated IOP and all of that. Yep, it was right after I graduated, and I took it. And
you ever went to culinary school?
No, I never went to culinary arts. That's why I say like cooking is just like it just came like a God-given talent. Like it's stuff in the kitchen that I've learned that I don't even know how I know. It just really comes natural. Like I can't explain it. But right after that, that's I ended up moving to Vegas, and then that's when I started my catering company out in Vegas.
Okay.
What made you want to move to Vegas?
My dad. I wanted to be closer to my dad because my dad lives in California. So, we had went. I always knew that I wanted to move West Coast, but it was just like how I'm scared. Like I don't know how.
Or did you? Oh, go ahead. My bad.
But my dad always lived like West Coast, so I was just like we had went for my little brother's birthday. We had visited him in California, and he had drove us down to Vegas. And that place, it just, I don't know, it just didn't seem real. Like Vegas, y'all ever been to Vegas?
That was your first time?
Yes, it was my first time, and I was just in disbelief. Like it's just so many lights. Like it's just so fast. Like I really fell in love with Vegas the first time I went, and my dad was just like, "Well, why don't you move?" And I was just like, Cleveland is all I know. Like me moving by myself, I got an 11-year-old. Like me moving by myself is scary. Like
prior to that, had you been out the state before you went to Vegas?
Yeah, I've lived in other states before. Like I've lived in West Virginia. I lived out a couple places, but it's just like me moving, like me and my daughter. But like you know, it's kind of scary. But that's how he came up with the extra dining. That was not me at all. I'm not creative at all. He came up with the name because like I feel like it was perfect because it just surrounds like my catering company. Everything is so extra. Like even my plates, even when I sold dinners, they were real big. Like you would never feel ripped off. These plates is loaded to the point where the fucking box won't close. So it was just like it just was perfect. And one thing, like I said, when we was talking about moving to Vegas and starting a catering company, I'm like, Dad, I don't even got a name. And my dad is greedy. So he was just like, every time he's ordering takeout, he always asking for extra stuff. Like, give me like extra cheese or extra pepperonis, whatever.
Right.
So he was just like, you know, like you could start a business. Cause I told him like Vegas is so extra. Like it's just so extra. So he was like, you could start a company and call it Extra Dining. And I was just like, damn.
So
Dad, you ate with that.
So by this point, because you had made the
Okay, he clocked that. He ate with that.
So like by this point, you had that one weekend where you had that good weekend, right?
Right.
So did this turn into an every weekend thing, and then that's how you got to Vegas, or like talk about your journey from Cleveland to Vegas?
It ended up turning to an every weekend thing, and then I stopped because it's like I kind of got scared a little bit. I feel like a lot of times, well, not now, but in the beginning, I kind of like second guess myself for real, because it's just like, damn, like I never went to culinary arts. I'm already selling dinners out of my house, even though everybody know I'm clean as shit. I got like OCD, but it's like I'm selling dinners out of my house. I never went to culinary arts, and my place is not cheap. Not saying that they're not worth it, but they not cheap. I'm not selling no $10, $15 dinners. I'm selling 25 and up that you would pay in a restaurant. You buying out of my house. But it was just like one of those things where it's just like, people never complain. They fuck with it. And like I said, like I've been rocking with it ever since.
So I'm saying, like the money that you made from selling dinners, like did you use that to get to Vegas?
Oh yeah, I definitely moved that to get to Vegas. And
so like
building my name in Vegas was not hard. It was not hard at all. Like, and I thought it would be hard. Like Vegas was completely like a fresh start. Like I didn't know nobody there. Nobody knew me there, but I knew I wanted to be known with like catering. So Vegas got these like secret sessions. Y'all familiar with them?
Like what you mean?
Where it's like a pop-up shop where they selling like weed and yeah. So they had one of those, and they had one, and I reached out to them. Like, hey, because they wasn't even selling food when I first went there. They was just selling straight, like, pounds and yada, yada, yada. So I reached out, like, hey, like, y'all ain't got no food vendors. Like, you know, let me buy a table. And they're like, okay, cool, dope. I rented a table. And so I'm known for Vegas and for the seafood boils, but that's not what I started out. I started out making these fucking crunch wraps. So y'all know how, like, Taco Bell got the crunch wraps where it's like the ground beef, the lettuce, the fucking sour cream, yada yada yada. I'm like, no, I want to do my so you bougie. So I'm like, no, I'm gonna do mine's different. I want to do mine's with the yellow rice, the veggies, and then whatever
like a
protein.
Sorrow a little bit, like that's
kind of like. Yeah. So I'm like, you know what? Because I always like doing different stuff, extra dining, right? So I'm like, you know what? I want to do a crunch wrap, but I want to remix it. So let me do the yellow rice, the sauteed veggies, whatever meat you got, a little bit of sour cream, a little bit of cheese. So I say, okay. I go to the sesh, and I even did I had some infused because, you know, Vegas, the weed and stuff legal out there.
And then it's your first time ever selling food in Vegas?
Yes, my first time. So I sold out. Everybody was buying them. But one of the vendors who was selling weed, he was the main one buying my stuff. So I'm still selling them to him. So I go next weekend. I didn't get a table, but I was going to go buy some weed to see what they had. I go to the sesh the next weekend. The dude I was selling mostly my crunch wraps to stole my idea, and he started making them, selling them. He was a Mexican.
Can't trust him.
I'm like, and I never made a crunch wrap again. But so that's why
that's bad as fuck.
Bad as fuck, right? So I never made a crunch wrap again because I'm like, he copied my idea. This is not nothing I got from somebody. This is something I thought that would just be good. So I said, you know what? I'm not doing the crunch wraps no more. Scratch that. I'm gonna just do the seafood balls because I love seafood balls. Like, I love crab legs. Y'all like crab legs?
Hell no.
I'm kind of allergic to it.
Oh yeah. So like
I grew up on it, but now
because I'm allergic to seafood. But I'm allergic to. I can't eat nothing with a scale. Yeah, I only can eat stuff with a shell, not a scale.
I don't even know the difference.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie.
So like perch got scales, crabs got shells.
Okay.
So stuff. So I can eat like
Gotcha.
shrimp, crab, lobster, but I can't eat like perch, tilapia, catfish.
No, for sure, shell and scales. Fish and
yeah. So I started the seafood boils, and they just took off. They just took off so crazy. Like, I'm making a good little cheese.
So
Okay?
at that, what's, not to get in your business, but what's the most you ever made off cooking?
The most I remember was
like in one night.
Yeah.
one night, 5,200 for 3 days.
What about on a weekend?
That was the weekend,
Oh, okay.
the 3
5200.
days.
That's
and that
in
was
Vegas?
that was the most funnest gig that I ever had. It was for like it was for a rapper out in California. He was from California. He was from LA, but he booked a mansion out in Vegas. So he had reached out. Oh, so that's a good story. So yeah, I'm new in Vegas. This was probably like 3 weeks into me staying in Vegas. And Moneybag was supposed to have a birthday party out there, and he was on live, and I was just spamming his comments like, book me, I'm catering, yada yada yada. I'm just spamming it. So no, he did not see it, but that rapper did. That was on his live. So when I got off his live, because I'm like, damn, he not responding to my comments. Fuck him then. Well, not fuck him, but and the rapper ended up sliding into my DM like, hey, like, you know, I done went to your food page. Your food look good. Let's work. So I told him, I'm like, okay, like, what you thinking about? We talked prices. He said the deposit, and we was on.
Good business though, like
good business. I'm telling you, best gig I ever had. Like, it was the most fun. A nice ass mansion. Like, I want to say like 12 fucking bedrooms. I'm cooking breakfast, lunch, dinner. Like,
shout the rapper out. Who's the rapper?
His name Dreezy. His name is Dreezy. He from LA.
Okay.
Yeah. Real lit, cool
Yeah,
dude.
shout out to Dreezy.
Absolutely, yeah. So you say you cook breakfast, lunch, and dinner? Mm-hmm. Damn, that's what's up. He mentioned culinary art school. Do you ever see yourself going to culinary art school, or you feel like you reached a level
You gonna
like?
piss me off. My best friend would love. Oh my gosh, she would love to hear this question. She gonna watch this and fucking laugh.
Shout out to your best friend.
Panties. Because we always
You said it's
argue.
gonna what?
I was about to ask the same
Said
shit.
what?
I said it's gonna tickle her fucking panties. Because
Just know that question came
we
from me.
always
Looking at
we always she know that's the quickest way to piss me off, because it's just like, I'm not saying that I'm not saying I can't learn nothing from culinary arts, because that's not true. But what I'm saying, like, my talent is really like God given. So like, it's certain things in culinary arts that they can't teach me, because there's certain things in culinary arts that I don't have a desire to learn just because it's not my style of cooking.
what do you feel
So,
like you will get from culinary school?
Hell if I know. I ain't never been. Like, but it's so like my style of cooking, like, I really like Southern. I like having my own lane, my own thing. It's not like I want to be some Master Chef and Gordon Ramsay restaurant or anything like that. I'm an entrepreneur, so it's like it's my lane kind of, in a sense. So it's just like what I'm trying to say is, like, where I want to take my business, what they trying to teach me culinary arts, I wouldn't find useful. Me being honest.
It sounds like it'll probably be in your way for real. If anything.
Yeah, because I mean, the only thing I feel like I can benefit from it is like measurements, like knowing a fucking teaspoon is this, teaspoon is that. But it's like I be telling everybody like my talent is really like God given. When it come to like seasoning, is off a smell. It's not because of a teaspoon and a fucking recipe.
Has it ever been? Go ahead. Bro.
No, because I'm gonna have to say some little disagreement there, but it's not up to me to to say. Yeah. But I feel like you being a chef, you gotta kind of cover all aspects. At least know how to cover all aspects, because what you know how to cook is what you know how to cook, but that's not what the world like. You understand what I'm saying? You in this bubble of what people like, but it's a whole broader world out here. So I feel like, because I got some people that went to culinary art school and they felt the same way until they went. Then they learned how to cook different traditional meals and things like that. So, I mean, give it a try. You just never know. Like, because you just, and then at the same time also said because it helps with relationships too.
And that's true too. I feel like, but see, and that's where I feel like I disagree in a sense too, because it's just like I've built a lot of my celebrity connections was not based on me coming out of culinary arts and they like, hey, let me point you in the right direction to lead you here, lead you there. Like, it's really been God, like seriously, like serious. So that's the reason why I kind of like, in a sense, dumb down culinary arts, because like I said, I've been cooking my whole life first off, and I didn't even know it was a passion. With me not going to culinary arts, all the stuff that I do know, I shouldn't even know, because I never even been to culinary arts. But it just comes natural, like second nature, where it's just like, this is right. This is what's supposed to be done. Like, I think the one time a couple years ago, I was young as hell making gumbo. Who do that? And it's just like, it's not like I'm like, hey, this is the recipe where I'm no, it's just something that naturally feels. For sure. So when it comes to like I said, like I grew up in church. I'm a strong believer in God. So it's just like a lot of times, like how you said, connections with culinary arts, I've gotten further with connections without culinary arts. Like, you got to think about it from the other side. Like, this is so much that I accomplished without it. Like,
no, for sure, because that's the self-made side.
Yeah, it's definitely the self-made side, and I'm not the type of person when it comes to cooking. Like, I'm very humble. Like, I don't go to people like, hey, check out my mixtape. This is what I'm serving type shit. Seriously, like, so I'm real humble with it.
But no, not to say, because it's gonna come to a place of time in your life where you're going to need that credential. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you may try to get into it.
Not necessarily, though, bro.
No, hear me out. Listen, hear me out. Listen, if you trying to get to a certain level, it may be a spot where they be like, oh, well, do you got this certificate? Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying? Now you looking like, damn, now you can't get into it because you didn't cover all areas of it. And that's all I'm saying, because it's going to come to a point, like, say, for example, you sliding by now, but like if you trying to do big arenas, big corporations, they going to want these certificates.
So this is the angle where I really want to like take my business, where like bypasses a lot of that. Yeah, and then I was just about to say, like how they always say, good dope sell itself. Like, if you would line my plate up, like, I done been in cooking competitions without a culinary arts. This is crazy. Seriously, like, so it's just like, if you line my plate up with somebody who done went to culinary arts, even if you don't bet mine's the best, it wouldn't be too far off to the point where you would be like, damn, like, you wouldn't think I didn't go. So it'd be times where it's just like I said, even a bunch of like the celebrity bookings I have got and offers that I have got, they are full aware that I have not been to culinary arts school. If they wanted a degree, they wouldn't have it, because I've never been, and I've still bypassed those doors.
People gonna pull strings when they want to.
It's just I'm just sticking with like not going to culinary arts, because I feel like God got a lane for me. I don't want my lane to be crowded. Whereas people who went to culinary arts, and that's good. They got they lane for them, where they got they certain jobs and they certain things and stuff. I'm not selling myself short or anything. I just feel like, whatever's supposed to happen is gonna happen, because I'm still putting the work in despite of me not going to culinary arts. My name is still getting out there. Like I said, I've accomplished so much without me not going, and that's the crazy part.
Mm-hmm.
if you
facts.
supposed to have it. Like I'm
Like
telling
what's
you,
for
I've
you is
met,
gonna be for you. Like,
I'm telling you, I've met Black China. We like like it's crazy.
It's crazy. Cause I was about to say, what's some celebrities you cooked for or that had
I feel
your
like
meal?
my favorite was Sky from Black Ink.
Sky,
Cool.
okay, that's what's up.
Cool. That was one of my favorites. She a Virgo. Shout out to Sky from Black Ink.
Sky mean as fuck too. But
She's not
so,
though. But
look though.
so
But I was about to finish. She seemed mean, but she seemed like she also humble and down to earth too. At the same time, like I fuck with Sky. Shout out to Sky.
What's so crazy is because it's like I feel like I could relate to Sky in a sense where it's just like everybody looked at Sky when she was on Black Ink and she was just so loud as hell. Now when you meet her, she's just so peaceful and I love peace and love. Like, and I feel like that's where I'm at in my life now, where it's just to the point where it's just like I don't want to be combative. I don't want to fight. I don't want to argue. I just want to be cool and cook.
You done found your purpose though.
Yeah, and that's crazy because I was chasing my purpose for so long and it was right in front of my face.
No, for sure.
Speaking of being combative, what's your relationship status?
I'm single.
Okay.
Single. City girl Griselda. Definitely single.
Yeah, look, shout out to Benny and
Okay.
Kylie, you feel me?
That was my city girl mobile, man.
Why are you single?
I feel like
Don't lie.
I feel like relationships could be a distraction. They can be a huge distraction. I'm the type when I work, I really work. Like I work. I work like every single day. I work every single day now. I don't have an off day now.
So you work Monday through Sunday? Mm-hmm. Okay.
I really don't have an off day. And that's not okay. Like, I'm not complaining. I'm not saying it's a bad thing because I really love cooking.
But if you had a nigga, though, a nigga definitely will be complaining about that, though, for sure.
For sure. And I feel like that be the problem where it's just like, it throws me off. A relationship would throw me off.
That shit, relationships is expensive, too, though.
Yeah, I was just about to say it's expensive. Like, I feel like only rich people could kind of afford it. I got goals I'm trying to accomplish. And, like, cooking is like a craft where it's just, like, you got to stay on it. You could never be like, I'm a good-ass cook and never cook constantly because it could fall off. Your taste palette could fall off. You're not really out. You're not in the field. Mm-hmm. You know, so it's cooking. I really love cooking. Like, I would get stressed out and cook and don't even have an appetite.
What was your...
because so you single. Okay, so what would it take for a guy to be with you? Like, what kind of ideal type of guy?
Oh, that's a good one. He gotta be cool. That's number one. He gotta be cool. He gotta understand my lifestyle. That's number one. I feel like men. I sell food to men and women, right? Mm-hmm. And a lot of men don't understand that. They think because a nigga hit my DM, hey, you got some food that is something else. And it's just because he just always bought food from me. That's all it is. So it just be like, you got to understand my lifestyle.
That come down to a nigga insecurity,
and
though.
And then, like, men don't like you working in bars.
No.
They don't like you working in bars. That's number one.
I mean, I could see that, though, for sure.
Yeah. And I get it, too, because I feel some type of way, you feel me? But it's just like... You gotta know me though. Anybody who knows me knows I'm about my money. That's it. Period. Point blank. Period.
So, is it safe to say you misunderstood?
Definitely. That's exactly what I am. I feel like I'm definitely misunderstood. I feel like I'm a wild card and people don't know what to predict a lot of times. People who know me, they expect me to crash out when I'm not trying to crash out, or I won't crash out, or people who don't know me still expect me to crash out just because I look mean as fuck. So it just be like, damn, I got all the odds against me and I'm chilling. Yeah, it definitely be the Instagram shit. But like I said, a lot of things, I feel like it just be me making use of my Instagram to my benefit.
You hit somebody back in the DM, though, for sure. The right nigga just ain't hit your DM.
If anything, not lately, no. Like, it ain't been... But that's because my head ain't... my head ain't there right now. Like I don't want to date right now. I ain't got my city girl mobile. I don't want to date right now. Like,
What's your city girl mobile?
that was the Charlie. That was the green.
Yeah, so
one,
you feel like the
Charlie.
whip was
That was my
the
like.
whip, maybe?
That was
So wait.
No.
Speaking of the Charlie, what happened to your Charlie though? Like, what happened to it?
so.
I seen you on the ground. I seen you had smacked out on some
Yes,
shit. Bro,
no, a drunk
That
lady
sounded
smacked
crazy.
me.
Hold on, wait. I know y'all fucking with the episode. I got one thing to say, man. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share our shit. This is the Untouchable Billionaires podcast. Let's get back to the episode.
So, that was my okay. So, boom. Let me tell y'all why I got the thing. So, I told y'all the situation. Oh, so the situation with my case, they ended up having to take my car because it was part of the crime. You feel me? So, I had the Blackmobile. So that was damn. What did I name that car? Not my Shayla. That's what it was.
Shayla?
That's what it was. So,
And for the record, what kind of car was it?
it was a black Challenger. It was a
Okay.
black RT. So when the police took that, it just was like, damn, though. Like, that was just like, my cars, I feel like, always been like my alter egos. Like, I always match my car. Y'all don't match y'all car? Y'all don't match y'all car?
no. It's crazy because I never even named the car. I'm still trying to name my car to this day.
How? I name my car the second I get it. So
I think that's a female thing though.
it probably is. So, the feds took my car. So when I got my green one, it was just like a redemption period. Like, okay, I'm back at it. I'm back and I'm better, you know. And I got that car. I had the car for almost 4 fucking years. And I got it out the shop because I was about to move back to Vegas, and I got it out the shop. And I got it on a Monday, November 4th. And I was leaving from work, and a drunk lady had ran a light and smacked me November 6th.
This was in the morning or at night.
Night.
I figured at night.
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy because I feel your pain though, and I know that was your baby.
Yes, that was my baby. I feel like I had so many good times in that car. Losing that car made me real fucking depressed.
I bet.
Like,
But
real
you know what they say,
depressed.
minor setback for a major comeback.
Yeah, definitely. But it was just like, damn, like that car was just like, I feel like it was like my safe haven. Like that was like my baby girl. That's why I called her City Girl Griselda, because it was like that's when I was like in my city girl period. Like it was like we see
You was
Bree
into
and
some
we see
shit.
City Girl Griselda. Like I was in the shit. It was just perfect for it. So that's why I said, like, whenever I get my next car, I'm gonna name her Blanco. It's cute, right?
What kind of car you trying to
It
get?
gotta be
I
silver
really want a
though, right?
G-Wagon.
No.
And I want it pearly white. But what's so crazy? Let me tell y'all this. I got my car in 2021. I got it in 2021. I posted that car, the green Challenger, the same year, the same color, the same model every year. I posted it in like 2014 and said I was going to get it. That's the reason why I bought that exact model. Because I had posted it before, and I was just like, damn, like I always wanted that car.
You manifested it.
Yeah. Yes, I really manifested that car. That's why the car was so important to me. That's why I said I got depressed when it like crashed, because I'm like, damn, like that was really my motherfucking bitch though. Like I feel like y'all done took away my little kid or something. Like I really loved that car, but it's better things. I feel like it was a death to like a period. It was a certain point in my life where it was just like, I'm about to stop entertaining certain shit. I'm about to stop doing certain shit.
Do you like attach like life things to that though? Like you know what, like it's a reason why this happened. Like maybe I gotta, everything that's associated with this, I gotta let it go.
Like I said, I'm a strong believer in God, and I feel like everything happens for a reason. So like I said, I was supposed to move to Vegas on the 15th. Like I put money down on my house. That's why I was trying to get everything ready so I could head back out to Vegas. That's why I got it out the shop. So, like I said, I got it out the shop on the 4th. She crashed it on the 6th. So I was just like, damn, like, I can't even move back home to Vegas now. What the hell am I going to do? So now I feel like I was just in this waiting period. But in that waiting period, like, I've gotten so many business offers. I've gotten so many business opportunities where it just like kind of like stamped me to Cleveland for a minute. Where it's just like I said, I feel like everything that's supposed to happen, is going to happen regardless.
So when did you get your first opportunity to rent out a kitchen or cook in somebody's kitchen, like as far as like a bar or a club?
That was in 2023. Shout out to Ron. Ron bought dinners for me when I sold dinners the first time. That's how I got hip to Ron. Like I said, back when I told y'all, when I was selling dinners out of my house that first day, Ron pulled up to my house. Ron, to tell you, I had a fucking line down my street. I lived in Maple. I had a line down my street where people was like waiting for their fucking food. I did not know I was gonna be busting like that, like at all. And Ron had he bought a dinner and he hit me up after like, hey, like I want to work with you. He was just opening up Vibes out in Euclid. And he like, hey, I want to work with you. And I'm like, damn, bro, like I'm about to move to Vegas in a month. Like, what the fuck? So he was like, all right, okay, I'll catch up with you. But I was always back and forth. Even when I lived in Vegas, I would still come here and still sell dinners whenever I was here because people were still asking for it. So I ended up moving back home. And I say probably I wasn't home like not even a month. And Ron reached out like, hey, like, is you here for good? Like, what you want to do? I got the, kitchen open for lease. You want to do it? And I took off and we just ran with it. Yeah.
Then that was how you got your start in pretty much the nightlife and shit.
Yep. So that's how I got to start off with a night. So like I said, I always cooked, but I never went to culinary arts. So that was my first time like working in a kitchen, like ever, like in a bar, in a kitchen. Like I said, like it's all just God and the humble. Like, so, me and Ron rocked out so many nights, man. With what we had with that kitchen, like we really rocked out so many nights. I'm telling you, like,
no, because
seriously.
She said with what we had, like,
because
Vibes Kitchen ain't have the normal stuff that
no,
you
so
need.
yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, it was a good start. That's the reason why I say, like, I really be watching God work because it just be seeming like, and I'm not trying to get off track, but it just be seeming like it be like stepping stones in life where it's just like, okay, like I said, I never went to culinary arts. So it's just like, hey, now I'm getting in a, commercial aspect of it that I didn't learn because I never went to culinary arts. So it's like, okay, Ron kitchen was like a upgrade from like a residential kitchen. So now I'm learning how like to serve a crowd. Now I'm learning like the time periods where you don't want to have them wait in too long and how to get the stuff done. I'm learning prepping, stuff that I didn't learn just from cooking at home. So I'm like, okay, things happen and I ended up leaving or whatever. And then now I'm at Goodfellas and they got this massive ass kitchen. So I ended up coming across that opportunity, and it was just like, damn, like this is not what I'm used to. Y'all got big fryers, big boy fryers. I don't got 1, 2, 3, 4 fryers. You got the massive walk-in freezers and coolers. I'm like, damn, but like, Heavy gave me a chance and he rocked with me, and it's just been on ever since. So yeah,
shout out to Goodfellas.
Oh, yeah,
okay,
sure.
big shout out to Goodfellas. Big shout out.
So what's next in your journey?
I feel like rocking this out, becoming part owner in this John.
Part owner in what?
Goodfellas.
Okay.
Getting my little takeout spot eventually.
Don't say little.
Okay, not the little. Getting a takeout spot and just really taking off with the food. I feel like my biggest thing, my dream was to really open a restaurant out in Vegas just because it's so flashy. It's expensive. Like, they pay. Like, not saying that they don't pay here because they pay here everywhere I've been. Like I said, my price is
Cleveland
never
ain't Vegas, though.
No, it's not Vegas.
Right.
But like on the food side, I can't complain though, because like I said, I'm selling dinners I've sold dinners out my house for $25, $30, $35. Like, I got people that still pay it.
No, I'm talking about as far as like the volume of customers that you'll get. Like,
yeah. But it's just, in a sense, you still it's like a little pull a little bit, because it's like Vegas is mostly and then Vegas is mostly like Mexicans. It's more diverse. So it's like they more like in Mexican food, authentic Mexican food, tacos. I really can't compete with that. even though I can make good Mexican food, it wouldn't be authentic because I'm not Mexican. I don't care how close I can get to it.
I asked you something, not to cut you off. We're going to get back to it, but you ever thought about, like, taking, like, the Cleveland tradition down there, like Polish boys, corned beef?
Oh, you so
Because I got a brother, look, I got a brother that live in Vegas, and they starting a food truck, and that's going to be their thing. And
so somebody do that. So, okay, so tell me how would y'all feel about this, right? So, it was this girl. It seemed like a lot of people from Cleveland moved to fucking Vegas, like a lot.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Especially on the food side. So, I won't say her name, but it was this girl who was from Cleveland as well. She moved out to Vegas, and she ended up doing the secret sessions too that I was catering for. So, she always, like how you said, she always did like the Cleveland traditions, like the Polish boys. She did Roman burgers, and they were good. I even supported her and bought some dinners from her one time. So that was her thing. Like I said, my thing was always seafood boils. So, I go to a secret session. At this point, I'm just busting off of orders to the point where I don't even gotta cater at the secret sessions no more. I'm just busting on straight catering gigs. So, I go to a secret session to buy me a little pack of weed, and I see her doing some seafood boils. I'm tight as fuck because it's just like, why though? Like, I'm the type of cook where like I said, I don't jump in nobody's lane. Like, if that's what I'm known for, like,
you feel like she's stepping your toes, like.
I mean, she wasn't busting off of it, but it's just like, why is you trying it? Just like how that, like, I wouldn't come out here saying, hey, I'm making Roman burgers, and that's not what my lane is.
Right.
Like, so it was just like, I gotta watch you too.
She took that Cleveland mentality to Vegas with her.
Yeah,
that
I
crab
was just
in the
like,
bucket.
my best friend, cause that was like I said, my best friend, the same one I've been telling y'all about. Every time I move to a state, she done move to a state. So lately, like now she live in Houston, and she like, bitch, you need to move to Houston, bring your food out here. I'm just
That's
like,
where I'm moving to. Shout out
you
to
moving
Houston.
to Houston?
Some part of Texas.
It just seemed like
some part.
I don't like when it's so like how Atlanta is the new Cleveland. I feel like Houston is the new Cleveland. I don't want that.
But I'm saying, but not even just Houston. It's a lot. You got other cities outside of Texas, though.
Yeah, but she done stamped it so bad. It's just like, I don't even want it. And she's just like, come on, you could be buzzing and like all the food's out there. And then I'm just like, I don't know.
Because, no, Texas, New Orleans, like, they huge on food, like the culture. So you may be. Yeah,
because I feel like that's another thing where I feel like my cooking is so good and authentic. Because, like, a lot of people say, like, I got a southern style of cooking. But
you're from
I
Mississippi.
Like I said, I was, but a lot of people don't know that. But a lot of people who don't know that will taste my food and be like, damn, it tastes like some southern cooking. Like I said, it's God-given talent. I don't even know nothing from Mississippi.
Right.
I moved when I was like 3. But like I said, I just always cook like southern with a twist. Like, I like stuff different. I can still mimic some authentic food because, like I said, like I feel like being a good cook, you got to have a good fire taste palette, if that's the correct term.
You done said that a couple times. Like, describe what a taste palette is for those that don't know.
You got to know good food. And when I say that, like, it's been a couple times where I done went to, like, friends' houses, and they be like, my mom can cook good as fuck. This shit's so good. And you taste it, and it's weak as shit. And I'm going to just be completely honest. It's weak. And it's just like, this what y'all consider good.
Right,
your food palate is weak. So you would taste my food and it would be like, you feel me? And it blew you out the water. You got to know, you got to have a good food palate, like taste palate to produce good food.
I mean, ask you this. Is it they taste palate or is it that's what they taste buds just used to?
So then, I mean, it's both then. And then you got a weak food palate if that's what you're used to, because you can go out and taste better food. And if you still consider that being fire to you, then your taste buds is weak as shit.
You feel like a taste palate is low vibrational?
Very low vibrational. Very low vibrational. Yeah. I don't like that. That be the thing. I be offended eating bad food. Like, I value good ass food. Like, let me tell you, y'all ever try some African food? And Heavy and Cherie, they're gonna be mad as fuck when I talk about it. at Goodfellas because they know I love this food so fucking bad. Y'all ever taste African food?
Well, like that fufu and stuff?
Yes.
I never got a chance. I still want to.
So let me tell y'all. And I cook this. So I'm the type of person, I can taste something and tell you what you put in it. And be like, I know exactly what you season this motherfucking shit with. Cause I can taste it.
Right.
So my friend Lola, we was at the bar one day. We was at Goodfellas, and she was just she always ate egusi and fufu from Africa. Y'all hip to it on Mayfield. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh! Whoever they got in that kitchen. So I always wanted to try it, but I'm not gonna lie, it always looked weird. Right? It looked weird. I'm not even gonna lie, it looked weird. But she was just fucking it up so bad. I'm like, Lola, like, let me taste it. And she like, go ahead, girl. I told her, I said, this food is beautiful. I never considered food to be beautiful. This food was so fucking beautiful. Like, I don't understand how you can make, to this day, I would never be able to make it, fuck with it, compete with it, none of that. Because how can you make food that look like that, taste like that? That is talent. That is God-given talent. So it's just like, I don't know if I can compete with that, but that shit is fire. Y'all need to try it. I'm gonna
probably try it this week or something next week.
Cause it's good. Like, it don't, like, the closest thing I can compare it tasting like is like greens and dressing with some meat mixed.
So you talking about the seasoning, or I mean that like this that soup the stuff, or what about the white stuff? What's the white stuff called?
Fufu.
Okay, that's the shit that people.
Yeah. So
I ain't never had African food, so I don't.
When I tasted it one time, I kid you not, my little brother can vouch for it. I done bought it like 8 times after me trying hers, and like within like a month and a half time span. That shit is amazing. Amazing. Y'all have to try it. Like, I be telling everybody, even at the bar, and I sell food there, I be telling like, listen, y'all gotta go to Africa. I'm ordering on DoorDash. I'm telling you constantly, because it's so fucking good.
You got a relationship with like other chefs in the city though? Like, do y'all kind of chop it up and be like, like DJs, like, we know what bars pay what type shit, like, yeah.
No, and I think that's a good thing, and I also think it's a bad thing, but mostly a good thing, because I feel like it keeps my cooking style authentic, where it's like I'm not, in a sense, like, you know, copying off somebody, getting in somebody else's lane, but I think it's like a bad thing too, because it's like I feel like we should, you know, mix and vibe out, but Cleveland is just so like not welcoming. Like I said, I started out in Vegas cooking, but I know more chefs out in Vegas than I have more relationships here, and I'm from here. Like, it's a chef, I did a cooking competition. Shout out to Chef Cutter out in Vegas. I did a cooking competition out with him. Chef Devo, shout out to Devo, another one. Chef Nacho, shout out to Chef Nacho. But I really don't know no chefs here. I know one, Chrissy. Y'all hip to Chrissy? Real pretty light-skinned girl. I think she cooks somewhere downtown. I forgot the name of the bar. But, yeah, I really don't be mixy in a mix with other chefs. I don't know why. Like I said, they just not very welcoming. Or I'm not in the mix. I don't know. I can't call it. But it just ain't that way. I felt like it was more, you know, welcoming in Vegas.
Out in Vegas, yeah. Mm-hmm. Vegas is that type of city.
Because here,
too,
more, it's like a competition. Out in Vegas, it was more like everybody like, trying to help you grow. Like, let's do this. Let's mix. Let's do this. Let's do that. Out here, they like, no.
Because, you know what it is, though? A lot of people think that because they giving you some information or some sauce or whatever, they feel like you taking from their plate the whole time.
And it's not
enough
like
money
that
out here for everybody, though. Like,
it's not like that at all. It's not like that at all, because it's like everybody, when it comes to cooking, nobody is the same. Everybody got their preference. So it's like you might say, hey, I want somebody who just do barbecue. I really don't do barbecue. So, hey, I should be able to recommend you to this chef, but it's not like that. Vegas, it is like that. Out here, they like, no, I'm keeping my secrets with me. Even it's like, hey, I don't want your secrets, because I got my own style of cooking. You know, I'm not trying to jump in nobody's lane, get in nobody's way.
And you hiring, right? Go ahead and give out.
Okay, I definitely need a cook because a nigga be needing an off day sometimes. But no, I love that place. Goodfellas is like a place where it's like it's the Goodfellas. The Goodfellas is there. Like it's good vibes. It really is. I don't got no complaints. I done leased a couple kitchens out in Cleveland, and I say Goodfellas is the place where like the vibes is really like top tier. It's really like family oriented. And the crazy part about it, so I got into that place because Shaw Connections. Like I said, I went to Shaw, and my girl Nimmer, she knew I cooked. She used to buy dinners for me. So this ad got posted. They was looking for a cook or whatever. And she reached out. I'm like, hey, boop, 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 boop. So she referred me to Heavy. That's the owner. So I went up there to talk to him. So he like, yeah, can you cook? I'm like, nigga, can I? Nigga, you know who you talking to?
Did you have to cook for him on the spot or?
No, I just so much like because cooking is one thing like I'm really confident in. Like, when it come to cars and cooking, listen, I'm big dog. You can't tell me nothing. But yeah, so he was sold on it a little bit, not too much. So he was just like, I don't know, I'ma see. And yeah, I rocked that bitch out. And he brought it up the other day like, yeah, I remember you told me that you can cook and you can do all of this. And you was just, he like, motherfucker, you wasn't lying. I'm like, nigga, I told you. Like, because cooking is something like I said, if you stay at it, you gonna always grow. Like, culinary arts is good, but it's just like, experience is your best teacher too. And cooking is one of them things where it's like you can kind of learn from your mistakes because, I mean, if it's wrong, it's not fucking right. So it's one of them things. Like I have fucked up before. And it just keeps me growing through the process. Like, okay, well, that's not the best way to do it. Let me try this. That's where, like I say, it comes God-given because it just steers me in the right way where I'm really learning from my fuck-ups.
It's crazy that you said that, though, because when you cooking, though, that's one of the things, like, you literally can fuck up and then you could fix it.
You can fix it.
If we DJing, bro, we fuck up, like, it don't matter how much we practice, bro. If we fuck up, like,
yeah,
you only got that one time, though.
But you gotta know, and like I said, that's where it comes where I feel like it's really a God-given talent. Like, it be certain things where it's just like when it came to like first time I made seafood bowls, right? It had an eerie taste to it when I was trying to come up. Because I got my own seasoning. I didn't even tell you, I got my own seasoning in the sauce line. It's in my bio on my Shopify cart. I mean, my Shopify. So,
well, shit, give out the name of it?
Yeah, it's Extra Dine Effort. They just got to check the link in the bio.
Okay, then, for sure.
So when I was trying to come up, like I said, I always loved seafood bowls. So I always was trying to recreate the sauce. So the first time it just tasted eerie. Like it wasn't it. Like it wasn't nasty, but it's just like it's not it, man. I don't know. So I just kept trying it. I kept trying it. Then I finally got the flavor right. But I'm just like, damn, it's coming out too thin. So I don't know what to do. Like I don't want no watery, seafood boil. So I ended up, I don't even know where I got this from, but I ended up mixing, I can't tell y'all what I be using because it's for sale.
Yeah, no, for sure.
But, I ended up adding my little lime off in it.
Right.
And it was just like, damn, it worked. How did I know that? Like, it just, like I said, it be God, And if it comes from either God or culinary arts, I'm going to choose God every single time. So I feel like I'll be cool with it regardless.
No, for
as
sure.
long as I'm, growing and learning through cooking, then I'd be good regardless. Because like I said, I just keep it as a passion. I really love doing it. I would get stressed out and be like, I'm about to make fucking Sunday dinner and I'm not even hungry. Like, I love cooking that much.
That's because you really love it.
Yes, like, it don't feel like a job.
Because you mentioned leasing kitchens. How do that work, like leasing out somebody's kitchen?
You just pay them rent. You just pay them the rent and then all the sales from the food, like, it goes to me. Like, you pay for your inventory. Shit like that, and then you just pay them their little rent on it first.
So the bar, they don't supply you with no inventory. You buy all your own.
No, and that's where you feel me. You got to really get smart with budgeting and knowing your prices. I feel like too, and that was another thing that I had to learn trying to cook professionally because it's like I know how to produce the food, but now I got to learn how to sell it to where I'm not selling myself short because all cooking is expensive. Like a lot of people. especially when it comes to catering, and they look at it and it's thousands and thousands of dollars, and they're like, damn, where this ticket come from? You know how much goes into cooking? Where it's the containers, it's the seasonings, it's the meats, like it's everything. And then everything. And then prices then went up.
So you gotta adjust to that too, though.
Yeah, you gotta adjust to that too. And people be like, well, it's cheaper to make it. Okay, well, make it yourself.
And then meat got expiration dates on it, and for sure. So let the world know, where they can follow you at, where they can find your seasoning at.
Yeah. So my food page is extra_dining, regular spelling for both of them. My personal page is Brecheeeks with 3 E's. And the Shopify is in both of my bios. So that's where you can find them.
Last question for you, though. 3-year plan, like what's your 3-year plan?
3-year plan, my goal is to have my own restaurant. I want to start off with like a little takeout, a little mom and pop spot. Then the next, I still want to open a spot in Vegas. That's still the goal regardless. So I don't know if it would be in 3 years, but that's definitely the goal within 3 years to have my own spot here, though. Outside of Goodfellas and everything like that.
Okay, then.
That's
what's up, we're going to end it.
Yes.
This is the Untouchable Billionaires podcast. I am DJ Ken Duff.
I am DJ Billionaire. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe.
We out of here.